What's up, Vetters? Patrick here with Vetted. Whoa, seems like we've got a little bit of a tiff online between reporter Matt Laslo from Askapol and Representative Paulina Luna. And it's about this viral clip right here.
Luna, you have told me that you can't talk about bodies that you and Matt Gaetz saw.
Now, don't worry, I've got the full clip to go into even more details, and there's a lot of threads to pull in this, so stay with me. We'll get to it all. Paulina Luna has responded to this as well, so I have that too. But before we begin, please hit that like button, Vetters. That really helps out the videos. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, y'all. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I need your help. And as well, please stay till the very end because I have a very special channel announcement, and you're going to want to hear it. Now, here is the full clip of Matt Laslo in a recent podcast interview talking about Paulina Luna and Matt Gaetz, okay, seeing alien bodies at an Air Force base in Florida.
Luna, you have told me that you can't talk about bodies that you and Matt Gaetz saw. You told me that 2 years ago. You're having the chairwoman, and you haven't had a hearing on the bodies you saw? Ma'am, you're a liar. Because guess what? You're either a liar or you just neutered yourself. You've made yourself impotent as a federal lawmaker, as a chairwoman. Because either you saw bodies with Matt Gaetz at a Florida Air Force base, like, where's the hearing you promised us last year? You said you were going to do a field hearing. Now you're the actual chair and crickets. Oh, is that because you've been rendered powerless by Speaker Johnson and Chair Comer?
All right, so if this is true, this is insane, right? Now let's continue because Representative Paulina Luna has responded. And she says, I have never, not has Gaetz ever claimed to see bodies. This is categorically false. That guy is going off the deep end. Okay. And then she further clarified and said this. I meant to say I have never, nor has Gaetz ever claimed to see bodies. I am no longer giving scoops to reporters, especially since Laslo has been very rude, which is why he is pissed at me. I will be posting directly online so everyone can see. No gatekeeping. So was Luna gatekeeping before? I don't know. There's a lot going on here. So let's pull some of these threads. But basically, Luna is denying this, right? She's denying that her and Gaetz saw bodies. And where is Matt Laslo getting this information, right? Why is he saying this? All right, so back in February of 2024, Matt Laslo put out a report basically saying that he had a source on the UAP caucus, right? So a member in the UAP caucus tell him that Matt Gaetz and Paulina Luna had been in a briefing, right, at an Air Force base with a guy who had a video of alien bodies. So what does Matt Laslo do? He goes and asks Gaetz and Luna if this is true. And here is Luna's response, and then I'll share Gaetz's response.
A birdie, how are you, ma'am? A birdie told me that you had a briefing with Mr. Gaetz and you saw bodies?
I cannot discuss these things, you know that.
Was that classified or?
I'm sure we'll have field hearings. No comment.
No comment?
No
It's
comment.
intriguing. Have a good one, ma'am.
So as you can see, Luna's very playful there and kind of, jokingly, hey, I can't talk about that. We'll have to, be doing a field hearing on it, And so they seem very friendly, right? What happened? They were so friendly and now things have fallen apart. So that's Luna's response. And I could see how Laslo's like, okay, she's kind of confirming it there, but not really. Why not deny it? No, I never saw bodies of aliens. Just say that. You don't have to give the details of what you saw in the briefing, but you can deny it, and she does it. And listen to what Gaetz says, at least his office. We can confirm that we received a briefing with Representative Luna. We have no comment on the contents of that briefing at this time. So Gaetz is a little more matter of fact, right? So they did have the briefing, so Laslo's right about that, right? But the contents of the briefing, he's not talking about. But again, why not just deny? No, we never saw alien bodies, but I can't tell you what we saw, right? You could say that. So I can see how Laslo thinks they've seen bodies, because the distinction is that they were in a briefing with a guy who had a video of bodies. So technically that doesn't mean they were shown that video. But again, why not deny it? Which they are now. So why didn't Luna deny it before? And Gaetz didn't deny it either, right? And I think, as Matt Laslo is going to explain here in a little bit, I think I know potentially the reason why Luna didn't, deny it initially. Take a listen.
I sent her a personal DM last night apologizing for the vitriol and people doing ad hominem attacks. And I told her, it ended with, I respect you, man. You know how much respect she has for me and for our thousands of subscribers at Askapol?
Yeah,
she's got no respect for you. She doesn't have the respect to respond. She doesn't have the respect to actually reach out to whistleblowers. She doesn't have she looks down on all of us. And she literally just likes the tweets. She was pissed at me for not being at her hearing because, she wanted my subscribers at Askapol.com. She wanted them to have the fast track. Hey, Luna's finally doing something. No, ma'am. I see you dancing. I saw you dancing on the television. I'm a reporter. I'm here for news. You dance all you want on the television. I'm going to keep coming to you with questions. And I apologize if members of your committee trust me more than they trust you and your new gag rule. You say you're not gonna, the committee's been leaking too much information. Like, man, you're the chair of the Secrets Task Force. Like, your goal, like your mandate is to is to answer questions for the American public and to shine light. And you literally say, there's one news outlet, Askapol UAPs, that keeps asking me about this topic. So we're going to cut them off as the source. Man, you do you. You do your Washington fucking dirty swamp BS. Cool.
She doesn't realize,
Matt, doing me.
She's not cutting you off. She's cutting us off.
So really, it just seems like, to Laslo, it's like, well, by not denying it, staying in the ambiguity, it could be true, right? You're essentially just fanning the flames and keeping people interested. So it does seem a little disingenuous. I don't know, right? That's the problem with this community, is that ambiguity is its favorite friend. They say they want you to know the truth, but really they don't, because if it lives in mystery, it's still open. We don't want to close the door one way or the other, which is interesting. People like it mysterious. They like the ambiguity. They like you not knowing. They want you to see the full 1,000-piece puzzle with one piece. Good luck. Let's go back also to what Matt Laslo reported on that led to all of this. I think Matt getting kind of upset, right? Take a listen to this interaction that he posted on Askapol.
How are you, ma'am? How do you think last week's hearing went?
How do you think it went? You said it wasn't going to be good.
I didn't say anything.
Show up.
I was sick as a dog. Y'all didn't want to hear me. Where do you guys go from here?
You'll have to see on notices. Hey, guys.
But investigation, go to military contractors.
We're not, as a result of the natures of our investigations, we're not going to be dropping any leads into whatever else we're doing. But we're making progress.
Do you think the interrogatories are gonna wake up a couple agencies?
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. So I just wanted to check it.
We'll let you know our next moves publicly here soon.
But
yeah, let's
without
we have to go. We have to rush. I'm sorry.
Cool. Do your thing, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna still ask you the boss questions. Y'all can run. You guys, what were you saying, Madam Chair? You guys aren't going to be talking a lot.
We have to go.
Yeah. No.
We'll be publicly releasing all the shortly.
Yeah. Thank you.
So he's clearly kind of getting brushed off here, right? And I think that's Laslo's kind of frustration here, right? Like, hey, I'm the only guy in DC walking the halls asking about specifically UAP. That's it. I'm it. And you're going to, brush me off, right? And you know what I mean? It's kind of a weird thing. And I don't know if Congress people should be allowed to brush off people that have press passes. That just doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. Just, super interesting, right? And look, take a look at this video that Matt put up as well of the interaction.
What were you saying, Madam Chair? You guys aren't going to be talking a lot.
We have to go.
Yeah. No.
We'll be publicly releasing all the information that we're doing shortly.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. So as you can see, she's kind of blowing him off a little bit. He's still being nice as always, but definitely not the friendly interaction we saw and heard before. So things have clearly changed. And, Matt Laslo has an interesting insight there in DC. And I highly recommend going to check out this full interview. I'm going to put a link in the description to this Matt Laslo interview because he talks about a lot of things. And I think it's important to listen to him because he is there in the halls of Congress asking UAP questions that others aren't. He's there year round. He doesn't just show up for the UAP hearing, right? Which is what most people do. He's there all year. Okay, so February 2024, the alien body story come out, and now it's coming back again. Matt bringing this up, and she's denying it now, but didn't deny it before, right? So it's almost been 2 years. And, Luna even is upset at Matt Laslo because he didn't show up to this UAP hearing that happened on September 9th. And Matt Laslo explains he was sick.
Ma'am, come after me all you want. I'm still going to be here asking simple questions that you don't have to answer to. And so back to your question, she literally called me out for being sick. She's like, you didn't even show up. Ma'am, and I wrote her a note in our last post. I'm like, hey, you want me there next time? Give me a bucket because I will gladly puke live on C-SPAN every 20 minutes because that's what I did. That's what I did during your hearing. If you want me to show up, I'll puke on your dais. Tell me
get everybody the flu.
Madam Chair. But why are you shaming people for being sick? The fact that Luna now has used this flu BS to shame witnesses, then to shame the only UAP publication in Washington. Ma'am, it's okay to be sick.
And so it is kind of interesting that, Luna is just coming after people that are sick. And as Matt's trying to explain, people get sick, right? It happens. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to leave you with one final clip here from Laslo that I think is apropos.
This Congress, there's no UAP caucus. What do we see party leaders do? After the last Congress, we had amazing historic gains on this topic. There were 3 public hearings, numerous skip briefings on this issue. Then Luna becomes chairwoman of a secret task force with a mandate to go after American secrets. And they had to cancel a public hearing? She can't get witnesses in a skip? Man, I think that's all on you. Because literally, my DMs are full of people saying they're willing to testify, but that they don't trust you.
All right. So look, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. Is there a body, an alien body video? I don't know. Right. Who was this person in the briefing that had this video? That's really what I want to know. And again, why did they wait so long to deny it? Why did Luna wait so long to deny that? And what happened to the field hearing? I think Matt's asking genuine questions that need to be answered. And I don't think Luna can take things personally and just blow off reporters. It sounds like she's being the sensitive one. And then she's just accusing Laslo of, quote, going off the deep end instead of addressing the issues that he's bringing up, which is, why didn't you deny this before, Luna? But you're okay to deny it now, right? Doesn't make any sense. I respect Matt Laslo a lot from Askapol. And actually today I went and signed up for the membership of Askapol. And I'd love to ask you guys to do the same thing. So I'm going to put a link in the description to go support Matt Laslo and Askapol, because again, he is the only reporter who is dedicated to the UAP topic in Congress, in the halls of DC year round. And he has broke so many stories for us, so many. It's innumerable, unquantifiable. And he absolutely deserves to be respected and followed. And I hope Luna has a change of heart and agrees to still talk to him, because you're cutting out the only UAP reporter in DC. That's not a good look, in my opinion. Now, I agree that just, put out the information to the public. Fine. But that doesn't mean you can't talk to the reporter when he comes up to ask you questions. Say it again. Repeat it. What's wrong with that? So getting a little sensitive or a little hurt or this or that, I don't know. Luna's got to have thicker skin. She's an elected official. Matt Laslo is not an elected official. He's a reporter. I'm also not trying to get in the middle of this. I like both of them, and, it's a lot going on. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and don't forget to go support Askapol. Link in the description. Now, I told you at the very beginning there was a special channel announcement that I wanted to make. My production company, Soho Podcast, out of London, has started a brand new production that is a sister podcast to Vetted, all part of the same family. It's a new podcast and YouTube show. It's called Things Visible and Invisible. Love for you to go subscribe to this channel, because that would help out Vetted. Again, it's all part of the Vetted family. So please, Vetters, go support this channel. You're going to love it. I promise you. It has everything to do with the paranormal and supernatural, and takes a totally different approach than Vetted. I've got a trailer to show you to kind of get you excited about the type of things that you'll see on there. Take a look.
What if the world you see is merely a veil? In the tradition of the ancient Irish Shanna Cé, those wandering storytellers who preserved what history tried to forget, there exists a modern collector of mysteries. Meet Sean O'Kea. From an undisclosed location in London, he broadcasts to the world of encounters happening in the spaces between, experiences that challenge what we believe is possible. For centuries, humanity has witnessed things inexplicable, things visible and invisible. Sean O'Kea uncovers the evidence, testimonies, and investigations that mainstream sources dismiss or suppress. Some call it paranormal, others call it conspiracy. But is it a strange kind of truth hiding in plain sight? Every day at 3 p.m. Eastern, Things Visible and Invisible ventures into territories where science meets myth, where history meets mystery, and where reality is tested to the outer limits. You know it's true, right? You know that sense that there's more to all this than meets the eye, more to this world than what we're told? Well, maybe you have been right all along. So gather around the fire with our community of seekers, because once you glimpse what lies beyond the veil, you'll never look at your world the same way again. Things Visible and Invisible. New episodes daily at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The boundary between this world and beyond is much thinner than you could ever imagine.
So clearly you can see the production is very high. And I'm very proud to support this channel, and I'll be working closely with them from now on. I'm probably going to go on there and do an interview on there as well, and I'm going to have Sean on as well to the show, so we can talk a little bit about things as well. So be looking forward to those collaborations, and let me know what you think of the channel. Go comment, go subscribe, let them know Vetted sent you. All right, Vetters, we'll see you in the next one. Links in the description. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace.